Hi guys, and welcome to my channel at Bunny Hollow Crafts. I'm going to start a new project and I'll take you along with me. These are all, let me just show you the sizes. They're 8.5 long. This side is 5 wide. This side is 4 3/4 because when it folds over, you're going to have that 3/4 inch side. I want it to come in here, right, and not go all the way to the edge, right? So this one will cover over something like that. That's my game plan. So I made this one a little bit shorter. So 4 3/4, 5 inches. This one, of course, is 5 inches as well, and all 8.5 long. And these little guys are 3 3/4, or not but 3/4 wide, 8.5 inches long. And this is 3 pieces of 8.5 by 11 that I just joined together to have enough to cover this. So I already put this little piece down because I was measuring, and I don't want to have my fold right where the 2 pieces of paper join. So when I laid it out, I decided that would work out the best. And so I just went and put it down because I didn't want to forget. So excuse my voice, I have bronchitis. I'm well into bronchitis, and I'm actually done with all my medicines, which is great. They were not fun. But anyway, we are back in South Carolina. I'm very happy to be back, and all is good in my world. So I've got the tape off. I'm going to pull those back where I got it over a little bit. And since this one is already down, I'm just going to come in at an angle, try to get it straight, leave about 1/8 of an inch, a little more. And just when you're satisfied, lay it down. And then, of course, we'll have to trim away here, but that's okay. So let's keep going. Next would be the center. I am sorry I have not put out content. We have been all over the place. And let me tell you, being all over the place when you're sick, not so fun. But we did go see the family. Got down to San Antonio, saw my son, not San Antonio, but Austin. He came up to Austin. He lives in San Antonio. Caught up with him, which was wonderful. Heard about his wedding plans. He's getting married in October. And then we went up to Dallas and saw the rest of the family. And so now we're back here. So put this one down, again, leaving about 1/8 of an inch. Just come in at an angle. Take your time. And lay her down. Okay. So this guy, I'm going to put a little glue on him since he's a little funny width. Hopefully my glue will come out. It's funny, you can be away for a while. There it goes. And come back and it come out just perfect. And then the next time you use it, it won't. And I don't understand that. Anyway. It's a little tiny guy. I'm glad I have the glue for the wiggle room on this one because he's strange. Or just not strange, but the small size is a little more difficult. I hope that's right. That one I don't feel good about. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything seems to work out in the end. So my thought for this project is to be waterfalls, just to encompass the pictures. We had such a good time in Las Vegas, I didn't even want to go. But that's me, I never want to go. Then when I get there, I have a great time. And it was spring break for my twins who are 21, actually they'll be 22 here in a few days. Their birthday's April the 3rd. So they were of age, and it made it so much fun. And we just had us a really good time. And the pictures, let me put those tapes over there too long. The pictures are funny. My daughter chronicled it on Snapchat, which for very few of her closest friends. But she put words on the pictures, and they just bring the whole story to life. So I had to put them in a book. All right, so those are down. Now I'm going to trim with scissors. Where are my good scissors? It is weird to be back in the craft room. I don't know where things are. Just trim off the side. trim off this side. Okay, I will just, my little scrap paper basket is getting full. So I'm just going to bend this up. Then we're just going to cover this just like a regular old album. Just going to bend that and do it on this side as well. And then these sides we can probably just fold up. Okay, and then this one on this side. Okay. So burnish them. If you burnish them really well, they're just going to fold up for you so much nicer. All right, so let's trim our corners. I'll just come in. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just leave you a little room. And you can tell that my sides are not even. This one's shorter, this one's longer. None of that stuff matters. It's all going to get covered up. Okay. So let me put tape on all of this. I might cut that down just so I don't waste tape. That would be the only reason to cut it down. I'll be right back. Okay, I burnished all my tapes down. I did cut that because I didn't want to waste tape. I'm going to trim that tape right there that went over. And we will put this little thing together. So I don't know what kind of tape this is. This has got a white backer on it. I don't know, it's just in my stash, but I figure this is just for me, so I'll just use that tape. Save my score tape. I don't know what this is, but it should hold together. So I always take my glue and put it against that chipboard. I just have found I've not had any trouble since I've done that. So push that up, push that glue and that paper together against the edge of that chipboard. And I just haven't had any troubles. So that's my method now. Okay, burnish it real well. We'll do the other long side. Sorry for my sniffing. It must sound terrible on a microphone. But COVID is still out there, but so is the common cold and bronchitis. Let me tell you, that's not fun. Okay. I think this will be really cute. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop when I finish this and make my own paper. I'm just going to go on Google and find some images of Las Vegas and just, because what paper do you put with this? It's not going to be much paper, right? You're going to have a waterfall here, here, and here, and not really pages. So let's fold in our corners. Let me want the glue off of me. Just take them and just pinch them in. Don't worry about it too much. Pinch it in right there. Take the tape off. And glue on. I should have done this as one of those little folios. Remember I said I wanted to put them in a box, all those little times in a box? That would have been smart of me. But maybe this will be enough the same shape that it would work. Okay, so there's that side, and then push in these corners. Take off the tapes. Push up. And over. Okay. All right, there it is. Just make sure everything's nice and dry. Now my idea, let's see, let's take the Tim Holtz ruler with the little edge and let's score in there. Where's my score? I guess you'll do. It's weird, I have not been in this craft room. And when you come back, you can't find anything. So just lightly score and then it'll go like that, which I think is gonna be really cute. That's tape. And then this side, we'll score just gently and gently and fold and fold. And so now I see, with that being shorter, that closes over like that. That's going to be really cute. Okay, so that's, yeah, I like that a lot. That'll hold pictures. I've got 2 pictures for here, and then I think 6 pictures each on this side. So let me go make some pattern paper and then we'll get back. We'll put magnets or we'll figure it out. Okay, I matted it with navy paper because this is my little book and it's my favorite color. So I just put navy on the, the 3 outsides. Okay, so now I want to put my magnets in. So I thought I'd bring you along. I'm going to use my bigger ones and I'm going to put 2, I wanted to bring it in like that. So I'm going to put 2 here and then I'm going to come back in here and put 2 more. So this thing is really covered. But I thought I would put it under whatever I'm going to cover this, right? Okay, so an I guess it's a minus. I don't always get these things backwards. An X. An X. I'm going to need 2 more. Well, no, I'm not. Lost my mind. Okay, so a plus and a minus. Yes, I'm going to need 2 more. A plus and a minus. A plus and a minus. So those 2 will go right here. Then I'll do 2 more right in this corner. So let me open up a new pack. Wow, I'll go through these things pretty fast. Let me take you off camera. Okay, all my magnets are together with a positive and a minus. I'm just gonna go ahead and just stick them on here and then just close this over to where I want it to be, and hopefully this will work just fine. So I am gonna put it close to the edge. Put it right there. Hope that's not too close. I got to come back with pattern paper. I'm not going to like that. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me get that off of there. Come up. Don't rip my paper. Come on. Be nice. Look at there. I'm just going to move it in just a little bit. Okay. That'll be easier to get your pattern paper to lay down. Okay. So this one about the same. It's really closer than I want it to be, but I want it to be a nice snug fit. So these won't, I guess the same holds true down here because you're going to get pattern paper on here. Which I did go to Google, find some images. So that'll be my next thing to do. All right, so now it's going to go like this. Let's go ahead and take the tapes off and we're just going to close it and transfer the magnet over to the other side. Just going to be big and brave and do it. Okay, I am going to turn it because I know I want to feel it all the way out here at this edge. So we're going to go with that. We've done it. Boy, they are strong. That's good. Okay, so now we can continue on. This is going to be really cute and be held nicely. I like that a lot. Okay, guys, let me show you some of the papers. I found this as an image. It was really looked more like that. It was all one piece, but I cropped it and then I inverted one so that I'd get it coming from both sides. I thought that would go on my two outside sides. And then this is probably a front and probably a back, and that's probably the middle. It is a birthday. And then I found this. It was just one piece, so I just made it bigger. And yeah, it's a little grainy and it's got some little watermarks here and there, but this is just for me. So I'm gonna get busy cutting these out and then we'll put this all together. Okay, I was gonna use tape runner, but I can't find my replacement, so I guess I'll use this cheap tape. All right, I made this on Publisher. I just found free birthday bash image, and then I found Las Vegas, and then I just used that with, just typed in the word in and used the colors. I love Publisher, I really do. Okay, so let's see, let me cut off this end where it's not straight. I want to use tape or tape runner because this is just cheap printer paper. I probably should have printed it on something better, but this is just sort of a test for me. I've never made my own paper or stuff before, and I just thought I'd give it a try and do it on something cheap, see how it worked out. I should have probably printed it on 65-pound cardstock, but I didn't. So I know you would see the glue bubble up because the paper is just so thin. So I'm just doing it the hard way with tape. I wish I had my runner, but I don't. And again, this is just for me. It was so fun out there in Las Vegas. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't want to go, but who knew? My husband had a board meeting, and that's how we got out there, and it was a girls' spring break. So his meeting was actually on my birthday, so the girls were taxed with make it a great birthday for Mom. So we were up until 2:30 in the morning just doing goofy stuff. It was just so fun. Okay, where's my pokey tool? There it is. All right. So I want to get this down on some blue because it's going to get lost white on white. I think it's going to be a problem getting it on here straight because, you know, this is not the way I want to do it, but we will conquer that battle too. I don't have much clip art to put in here, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And maybe tomorrow I'll get out and get me some more tape runner. Okay, so I'm just going to try to get it. Oh, I don't like that little white peely thing. Try to get it straight. Just put it down. Okay, burnish it really well. And I'll trim this out. And then all I really got to do is, that paper's not down, but I will mat or put the papers down, and then tomorrow work on the waterfalls. Okay. All right. All fingers. Thumbs, I guess, not fingers. Okay, so let's pull this in. Did I tape that? No, I did not. So let's just take it off here. It's easier sometimes to work with it off. So that'll go like that. I want to pop it up. So let me find a little piece of chipboard. Let's see, here's two. Is that too wide? Is that too skinny? No, you'll be perfect. So let's just lay you down. Measure you a little bit. Cut it with my scissors because it doesn't have to be perfect. That's hard to cut. Come on. Okay, so that'll go that way. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a haircut on the side too. Had to pick the worst scissors for that project. Okay. So let's turn that over and get out some glue for this. It'll be fine. Because you're onto the 65-pound cardstock instead of the cheap printer paper, which all this is. Okay, so just give that a minute to hold. Okay. All right. So let's put this part together. That is our front and the top. I really want to do that with my glue, but I know it's going to show through. Do I dare? I'm going to try. Real thin. Real thin. Real thin. God, I hope that wasn't a mistake. Okay, so just get it down. Okay. And not much glue, but I think it's just such thin paper. All right, so that, let's just put that at a little bit of a, wish I had some confetti to throw out behind it, but not going to get crazy. This is just wonderfully fun pictures, but you could do whatever you wanted to do. I think I will corner it just a little. Okay, just give that a minute. This is going to be so cute. I cannot wait to put my pictures in this. Okay, so let's think about the inside real quickly. I thought about these. That would go on that side. This would go on this side. And in the middle, you'd have these. Let me put navy paper down first and get all this covered. Okay, I cut my piece of navy to fit, and I'm going to take you along with me. If I make a mistake, you'll see it. But I think we need to cover the spines, and I'm going to hope this is going to work. So I'm going to come over. It'll come over into here. I didn't measure. I only measured the height. And get that in there. And go ahead and cover as far as it goes. And I'll do the same thing coming back. Now here's your magnets. You can feel them under there. Should have really put more glue right under the edge of where they are. You know, you can feel them right there. I may have to come back and put a little drop of glue right there. Let me see. Yeah, I can get it in there, I think. Yeah. And this is not. Okay. Yeah, I reached up there and put some glue on top of the magnet. Just give it a minute and it'll do its thing. Okay, now I want to get my score tool and find where it bends, which is right there and right there, and just score lightly. And let's slide over and do this one. Okay, and let's see if this will just bend up. And this will bend up. Okay. All right, so that will go like that. So give it a good minute to dry. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side with the scoring and the measuring and everything, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I know I said I wanted to use tape, but I'm just gonna go very, very lightly. I think it worked on the front, so I'm gonna just keep going. My blade is a little, needs some repair, I can tell, but this is just cheap copy paper again, so that's why it's kind of fuzzy there on the side. I don't like that. But anyway, just gonna put this down. I did go back in and I put a little more glue right on the corners, right in here where my magnets were. you could just see it, and so I just went back in, and with that fine point tip you can just kind of fit it in and do it. So I'm going to erase my pencil mark, and I'll measure this one and put it on the other side. It's probably going to all get covered up by my pictures, but I'm not going to worry about it. Pencil, thank you. But it was fun going and looking for these papers, I will say that. And since I didn't need much, I looked, for paper on Amazon, but you only need a few pieces. So just did my own thing. So this one will go over here. Erase my pencil marks. And let's use this thing down here. This is really a little bit woolly. Okay. Right, and these balloons, I sort of cut hoping I would be right, but I'm not. So let me measure, because I don't, well, no, that's that piece of the paper. Okay, so it goes like this. You can tell there's a bubble in there. I didn't get enough glue down in there. I'm not going to worry about it. So this will go, yeah, it just needs to be cut at the bottom. And I will probably cut a little bit off of the side just because I'm nervous. Okay, let me take just a little bit off of this side. It looked a little close to me. Okay, I am going to come up and sink my blade. The paper, when you're cutting a small strip, it's very woolly. Yep, I don't know when the last time I replaced my blade, but cutting thin paper, Okay, going right there. Can't see from my own eyes. The where it bends, you see where I got the glue right there? It's hard to see that on the dark paper. But we got there. Okay, that's covered. Okay, so next I'll cover this with probably this confetti paper. And then I just need to build my waterfalls and put my pictures in. So guys, I'm gonna let it, well, no, I'll come back and I'll do something to the very back and I will show you building the waterfall. You guys have a great day.